Good afternoon. My name is Greta Thornsberry. I'm the principal at Floyd Central High School, and on behalf of our students, faculty, staff, and community, along with our Floyd County Board of Education, I would like to welcome each of you to the 27th year or 27th celebration of Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child. Thank you for taking your time this afternoon to come out as we recognize and celebrate our students for their writings of their special Christmas memories throughout their years. We have a very special visitor in our building this afternoon. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Santa Claus. We certainly appreciate Santa Claus for taking his time out of his busy schedule to come and celebrate with us this afternoon as well. Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Larry Hammond, our interim superintendent of Floyd County Schools.
I don't think I've ever shared the stage with Santa Claus before, so it's great. Good to see you here. Won't take but a minute because I've been threatened early on that shouldn't take very long, and we'll get in with the program. But I do want to make a few comments. It is great to see each of you here to celebrate Christmas through the eyes of a child. This is new territory for me. I've been listening to some of it on WMDJ, and it's just wonderful. And to think that this has occurred for 27 years, that's just spectacular. This 27th year continues the vision of the Family Literacy Program created in Floyd County Schools in 1998. Hats off to Dr. Patricia Watson, who had the idea to share student stories of Christmas, which have continued to bring focus to the meaning of Christmas, that of giving. The giving of gifts in our time during the month of December will bring us to the culminating event, which is Christmas Day as we celebrate the birth of Christ. Thousands of voices have been heard on WMDJ, FM, and are continuing this year. Today's event would not be possible without the support of Floyd County Board of Education, Mr. Dale McKinney and his daughter Mona at WMDJ, of course Santa Claus, and the business partners that are listed on the back of your program. Staff within each of the 12 schools listed in the book, as they encouraged our young authors to reflect and compose individual writings. And the variety of directions that the authors took is just so impressive, and even more so when you hear the reading on WMDJ. I'll have to commend Carolyn Curry and her steadfastness in ensuring that everybody did their part to put this together, and of course I've sort of drug my feet, and she's had to get after me more than once. But it came to fruition today. I feel confident that you will leave here today feeling that your time was well spent. You'll be glad that you came. Congratulations to all who participated in sharing their writing stories, and especially to this year's winners. Thanks for being here and celebrating with us. Have a wonderful Christmas season, and Merry Christmas to each of you.
Welcome again, everyone. Thank you for taking your time to come out and celebrate our students in Floyd County Schools. I would like to say special thanks to all of the board members for being present today and supporting our children and doing what you do to always put kids first. Thank you very much. And without Dr. Watson, we would not be doing this program today. Back 27 years ago, I was a very young teacher sitting in a classroom. And the principal at that time said, Miss Martin, we need for you to be the school coordinator. So I was a classroom teacher, just like many of you teachers sitting here, that took the time to love on kids and to hear their true story about what Christmas means to them. So at this time, we have our board member, Junior Newsom, that's going to come up and tell about the partnerships that we have. So, Mr. Junior, if you'll come up.
Thank you so much, Carol. You know, this is, as you've already heard, been going on for 27 years. That's a long time. And as she mentioned, Miss Patricia Watson actually started this program and did it up until this year. And of course, Miss Carolyn Curry has hit the ground running with it this year. And we know, we hope we hope this program lasts forever, because we never forget. We never want to be without recognizing our students, our talented, I might say, very talented students. And without these community partners helping us finance this program, it wouldn't be possible. So we certainly got to give a big shout out to them. First of all, we have Onyx Coal, Highlands Foundation, Statewide Press, Mountain Comp, Commonwealth Chiropractic Center, who sponsors Mr. Santa Claus. We have WMDJ Radio, Mr. Dale McKinney, who has been with us for 27 years. Let's give that a big hand right there. Yeah. He has had 3,809 students on the air. And right now, or all these past 3 or 4 weeks, when I have been listening to these students on the radio telling why and how they celebrate Christmas, they always come back to one thing. That is the true meaning of Christmas. The true meaning of Christmas. We all know what that is. And I was really impressed by that, simply because the true meaning of Christmas is what it's all about. Although we give out gifts, we celebrate with our families, it all comes back to the true meaning of Christmas. Would you agree? Okay. Our community partners and a total of 39 judges from the Big Sandy Community Technical College. Again, we really appreciate you partners, and like I said, without your support, some of them have been with us for all 27 years. Think about that. And hopefully, as we said, this program will go on for at least 27 more years. Thank you all, and Merry Christmas.
The Silver Salute is a school award for the best section, and the school that receives this prestigious award has a variety of writings, but they focus on one message and prepared for a radio audience. The Silver Salute Best School Section Award began as an idea of the late John P. Carroll, an instructor at Big Sandy campus of the Kentucky Community and Technical College System. And John loved this program and served as the district and college liaison for 20 years. So this year's Silver Salute Award goes to Prestonsburg High School.
And again, we celebrate that Santa Claus made it here today. At this time, let's go back many years ago. We had someone in Floyd County that was employed by WMDJ with just a heart of gold, that had the love for Christmas, the love for children, and his name, Ranger Rick. At this time, I'd like for Ranger Rick's wife to please stand, and Miss Haley. If you can, please come forward. Come up on stage. For many of you that know or that knew Ranger Rick, it was just an honor to know him and the love and the compassion that he had for Floyd County students and just actually Jesus Christ. At this time, I would like to present Ranger Rick's wife, these flowers, because many years he loved to celebrate Christmas with the Ho, Ho, Ho contest. So on the count of 3, we're all going to give our best Ho, Ho, Ho. Get ready, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. And Miss Haley, I couldn't forget you. So in honor of Miss Haley, here's her own very ho, ho, ho plaque. Testing. We will have Santa Claus to have pictures at the end of the program. At this time, we have Miss Cinda Francis that's going to tell us about the book that each of your children, if they're a winner, that they're going to be getting.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Each year, as part of the Christmas Through the Eyes of the Child program, a book is selected that focuses on the spirit of Christmas and shares the very things that many of your students have wrote and written about. This year, the book selected, The Polar Express, is written and illustrated by Chris Van Allsburg. He shares the adventures of a young boy who on Christmas Eve boards a magical train that is bound for the North Pole. The beloved Christmas classic invites readers on a journey through enchanted landscapes while highlighting the true value and the spirit of Christmas.
So principals and coordinators, if you will look at your program in front of you, we will start in alphabetical order. And we need for the students to come up on this side to receive their books. Your children will be getting a program that looks like this. They will be getting the Polar Express book as well. And then principals will be giving their certificates to them before you leave. So to cut down on time, we are waiting for the certificates to be given to your student at the end. But up here on stage, you can get pictures of your children on stage. And again, like I said, with Santa once the program's over. At this time, Adams Middle School. Coordinator is Embry Gullett, and the principal, Mr. Chuck Rowe. Students from Adams Middle School, if we have anyone here, please come forward. Just announce her name. Yeah, overall, it's fine. If she's here. Only if they're here.
Miss Jerica Fannin. Miss Melody Howe. And Mr. Jacob Martin.
Allen Elementary. Coordinator, Ramona Caldwell. Sierra Chapins. Principal, Kyle Shepard.
All right. First, we have Miss Scotland Lane. Miss Sadie Harmon. Our overall K-5 winner, Hayden Petrie. And Miss Peyton Tackett.
Betsy Lane Elementary. The coordinator, Miss Mary Williams Dodson. And principal, Mr. Jonathan Parsons, and his assistant, counselor, Miss Mallory. Thank you for coming to represent your school.
All right, first we have Miss Isabella Case. Miss Mila Hamilton. Miss Kinsley Kahn. Miss Jocelyn Crime. Mr. Clifford Hall. Miss Micah Howard. Mr. Axel Williams. Mr. Watson Boyd. Mr. Griffin Roberts. And Miss Bailey Evans.
Betsy Lane High School, Mr. Jody Sword. His coordinator couldn't attend today, but we thank Miss Amy Ratliff for all of her work. Oh, I am so sorry. I mean Mr. Jody Roberts. Mr. Jody Sword, if I remember correctly, he served at Betsy Lane High School for many years, and he recently has passed.
Maybe they'll give me 2 retirements. I have 2 with me today. Miss Lily King, Miss Brooke Hall, Rebecca Hall. We have 3, Miss Miley McPeak, also want to thank Miss Amy Ratliff. She's our coordinator. She does a great job. She had a birthday that she had to attend today, so I want to congratulate her for her hard work.
Dace Duff Allen Central Elementary, Miss Nikki Gearhart, please come forward. Coordinator Hannah Bentley. You only have to call them. Don't get those out to them. Only call his.
Mr. Braden Cook. Miss Tegan Burke. Miss Kirsten Hanshoe. Mr. Owen Hall. And Miss Kaylee Pratt. Miss Lauren Jo Hall. I would also like to ask Miss Bentley and Miss Blevins to come up for a picture.
Floyd Central High School, Miss Greta Thornsberry, Principal. Sonia Sloan, School Coordinator.
Congratulations to all of our winners, and I'm very proud and thankful that we have 2 of our students with us this afternoon. Oh, 3. Now we have 3. First one is Mr. Josh Frazier. Next we have Miss Whitley Hall. And our 3rd student with us this afternoon is Miss Cheyenne Wallen. And again, special thanks to Miss Sonia Sloan, our coordinator, for making sure that everything is taken care of and submitted as it is. She's a dandy. For those of you who know her, she's an absolute jewel, and we're very thankful to have her at our school. So congratulations to all of our students, and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Sometimes when I put things in alphabetical order, I call Johnny M. Stumbo, Stumbo, And then an hour later, you may ask me to put something in alphabetical order, and I may put Stumbo. So at this time, John M. Stumbo, Mr. Keith Henry, please come forward, and school coordinator who did an excellent job, Kayla Howard or Kayla Sloan. I'm not really for sure. I'll call you both, Miss Kayla. Is she here today? Yes.
Good afternoon. I've been involved in this district a long time, and this is one of the great programs that we have in our district. It gives the kids an opportunity to be successful and to be recognized. So I think we should all give them a big hand. And all students throughout the district. I'm super proud of these individual students. Willow Hall. Come on up. Marilyn Sumner. Micah Thacker. Emily Keithley. Halo Sloan. Cashton Tackett. Dallas Goebel. Kiana Thacker. This is our K-5 group. Our middle school group, Jackson Hall. Trinity Gaines. And Aaliyah McKinney is the overall school winner. Bailey Sturgill.
May Valley Elementary. Coordinator Jessica Flannery and Belinda Lester, please come forward. Is Seth Crisp here today? There you are. Thank you.
Kaylee Burgess, Scarlett Hughes, Jocelyn Flannery, Bentley Howard, and our overall school K-5 winner, Hadley Leopard. For middle school, overall school winner, Addie Burgess. Next, we have Finley Blevins, Madeline Neese, and Tiasia Richardson.
Prestonsburg Elementary. Mr. James Allen, please come forward if you are here. Miss Allison Thornsberry, coordinator. And Miss Charla Hopkins, you're representing the principal.
Okay. First, we have our overall school winner, Ivory Elliott. Ellie McManus. We have Audrey Looney. Tessa Stumbo. Emmy Martin. Elizabeth Lane. And Erica Patrick.
I just received a message that one of our students who just maybe made it here recently, I always want to give students recognition. And I'm not for sure, Kayla, Miss Kayla from Johnny M., if you have already noticed that the student did arrive. The child's name is Kiana, or excuse me, let me look and see. Kiana Thacker. Miss Kiana Thacker, if you're here, come on up on stage with the coordinator, Miss Kayla Howard, to receive your book and your certificate. Miss Kayla, do you see her here? Nope. Did she make it? Okay, someone messaged me. Okay, great. We're going to go ahead with Prestonsburg High School, the Silver School Tribute winner. Come on up, Mr. Thacker, and your coordinator. Katir Adkins. When we had 39 judges to judge the competition of reading the entries, I gave them a task to say, what school, in your opinion, comes to mind when you look at the true Christmas message? And that's how your school actually was chosen. So congratulations once again.
First, I'd like to thank Miss Katara Agins. She's done a wonderful job with Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child. Second year at Prestonsburg High School, and she is phenomenal. I want to thank her for her tremendous work. We have one student here today, Miss Carly Artrip.
Miss Stacy Shannon, please come forward to represent RLC in the virtual school together. Mr. Kilburn, please come forward for your students.
Yes, at this time, I would also like to thank my two coordinators for our school, Mr. Hobson, who is at RLC, and Mr. Kilburn, who does the virtual academy. The students from RLC that won: overall winner, Caitlin Keithley, Jayla Sloan, Jacob Bailey, Emily Bailey, Kennedy Crow, Victoria Tackett, Emily Sturgill, Zaylee Lamb, Micah Stanley, and Nevaeh Burchett. Our virtual academy is represented by an overall winner, Miss Rayleigh Tiller. Also, school winners, Jacob Hamilton, Timothy Brown, Jade Collins, Jaden Little, Bryce Moore, Joetta Yeary, Ashley Young, Brooke Kidd, Hannah Lee, Kiriana Moore, and Caden Moore. Wait. I'm sorry. I think I've left a couple off my list. That's what happens when you're getting ready to turn 50. That's Bobby Sizemore. We have Bobby Sizemore, Timothy Brown. Come on up, guys. Who else is not up here? That's the wrong list. All right, the rest of you guys, come on up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't yell out. I didn't tell you my middle school children. Braxton Goebel, Adeline Adkins, Peyton Allen, Faith Adlin, Bobby Sizemore, and Peyton Tackett. The overall winner was Alexander Brown.
Allen Elementary, Miss Ramona Caldwell and Sierra Chaffins. Did Miss Mary Alice Hagan receive her book and certificate? Miss Mary Alice, if you didn't, please come forward from Allen Elementary to receive your book and certificate. I just received the message saying that you did not get yours. Okay, I guess she did. That's great. South Floyd Elementary. Mr. Brady Martin, please come forward. Miss Misty Fitzpatrick, as well as Miss Lily, please come forward if you're here. Lily Beasley.
I'd like to welcome to the stage Cassidy Hubbard, our overall winner.
Miss Janie Watts, please come forward with your students.
And the next, Jacqueline Yance, Taylin Lucas, Mia Taylor, Kiara Wellborn, Kentley Collette, Xander Tackett, and Chase Wright.
Miss Mary Dodson, please bring the tickets up to me so we can do the door prizes. I don't even see Mary. Where's she at? I gave her the box. I don't know. Miss Mary Williams, please bring us the tickets. At this time, again, I want to thank WMDJ for the fabulous job they do. I received a message last night from Jamie Johnson, and everyone is learning about AI and the technology of what all AI can bring to us and what it enhances even in education. And AI was complimenting that the Christmas program, Christmas Through the Eyes of a Child, wasn't about just a list of gifts that children wanted, but instead AI was talking about how our students was talking about compassion for one another, about the love of family. And Jamie sent me that because his wish in Floyd County is that WMDJ can continue this partnership, and they plan to. So it's a fabulous thing, and if you ever get to see Dale McKinney out anywhere, thank him for what he does for our children. They do not charge us airtime, and it does cost money to put things on local radio or any radio station. So again, please give WMDJ, Jamie Johnson, Dale McKinney, and anyone at the radio station that has their hands in this a round of applause at this time. We need Santa to come forward, please. Santa's going to draw for the door prizes. And again, thanks to all the local community partners that donated door prizes. I went out from door to door and we received about 6. And I have to hit them up again in the springtime for the Young Authors Program. So I thought I'll save my next 6 for the springtime. And Dr. Chandra, a lot of you call her Dr. Chandra, a lot of you call her Dr. Varia. She even said to me, Miss Carolyn, next year let's bring back cookies and lemonade for the children. So let's give her a round of applause.
So our first drawing is for a gift certificate to our Bean Shack, and once again, thank you for that donation. If your ticket is 474302, please come forward. 474302. They may have left her one. 474276. We have someone coming forward. $25 gift card to Food City. Thank you for that. $474-109. 474-109. Great. This is for a gift certificate to Sugar Magnolias. $474-142. 474-142. Oh, great. You have a $50 gift card to the McDowell IGA. Our next gift was donated by the Parkview Pharmacy. 474-238. 474-238. All right.
And while she's coming up, I want to thank a wonderful, wonderful teacher. I met this gentleman back 2 years ago, Mr. Ricky Wells, and I am so highly impressed that the relationships that he has with students in the way of letting them be them, but yet being the leader in his classroom, of being a wonderful teacher, just impresses me. And at this time, let's give Mr. Ricky Wells and his students a round of applause. Mr. Wells, I hope that Floyd County can keep you in our district forever, because it seems to me that you have your hands in everything that's great for students. And I just so respect teachers that do the job that they're hired to do, and you go above and beyond. Thank you very much. And thanks to all of you for attending. And the program, we tried to make it a little shorter because of students, because students get tired of sitting and hearing adults talk. So thank you for coming. Thank you for attending. And Mr. Bobby Akers, if you can stay around a few minutes and get pictures. We have one more door prize that I really wanted to keep at my house. I went to pick this up from the Blossom Basket at Martin, and I had to do the honest thing and bring it on in, even though I love it. At this time, 474-047. If you have that, you are the lucky winner. I'll repeat it again, 474-047. Did he get it? Oh, my. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay, at this time, if you want to have pictures with Santa, we're going to stick around for a little while. Instructional team, Mr. Hammond, board members, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Santa, stick around.